The article titled, "Video Gaming May Be Associated with Better Cognitive Performance in Children," on the National Institutes of Health (NIH) website discusses a study that found children who play video games for 3 hours or more per day may perform better on certain cognitive skills tests than children who have never played video games. The researchers found that children who reported playing video games for 3 or more hours per day were faster and more accurate on both cognitive tasks than those who never played. Functional MRI brain imaging analyses found that children who played video games for 3 or more hours per day showed higher brain activity in regions of the brain associated with attention and memory than did those who never played. At the same time, those children who played at least 3 hours of video games per day showed more brain activity in frontal brain regions that are associated with more cognitively demanding tasks, and less brain activity in brain regions related to vision. While prior studies have reported associations between video gaming and increases in violence and aggressive behavior, this study did not find that to be the case, though children who reported playing video games for 3 or more hours per day scored higher on measures of attention problems, depression symptoms, and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder (ADHD) compared to children who played no video games. The researchers found that these mental health and behavioral scores did not reach clinical significance in either group, meaning they did not meet the thresholds for risk of problem behaviors or clinical symptoms. The researchers stress that this cross-sectional study does not allow for cause and effect analyses, and that it could be that children who are good at these types of cognitive tasks may choose to play video games. The authors also emphasize that their findings do not mean that children should spend unlimited time on their computers, mobile phones, or TVs, and that the outcomes likely depend largely on the specific activities children engage in. For instance, they hypothesize that the specific genre of video games, such as action-adventure, puzzle solving, sports, or shooting games, may have different effects for neurocognitive development, and this level of specificity on the type of video game played was not assessed by the study. The ABCD study, the largest of its kind in the United States, is tracking nearly 12,000 youth as they grow into young adults. Investigators regularly measure participants' brain structure and activity using magnetic resonance imaging (MRI) and collect psychological, environmental, and cognitive information, as well as biological samples. The goal of the study is to understand the factors that influence brain, cognitive, and social-emotional development, to inform the development of interventions to enhance a young person's life trajectory.